Look at this fantastic location, another great place. I'm just up here above Noog. Behind me, it's the new part of Noog. It's where Noog is kind of developing around the peninsula. Perched up here on the rocks, got the fjord down here beside me. But what we're gonna do today, a pasta dish with some of this lovely salmon, bit of creme fraiche. I've got a little dressing I'm gonna do afterwards. So what I would do if I was at home, take the bottom off it like this, and you'll find this tail is ideal for other dishes like, say, maybe gravlax. You could smoke it if you've got a smoker at home. But what I like to use for these pieces for a main course is this top thick shoulder. So I'm gonna take a couple of slices off it here, roll that one over for you to look at. That skin there's lovely, I like that. Comes up nice and crispy if we fry it the right way. 3, 4, I could get at least another 2 out of this. Pop them there. In the meantime, I've got a bit of pasta that needs cooking. So down here on my fire, I've got a big pot, boiling salted water going. So I'm gonna take the top off that. Bought some of that egg pasta from the supermarket, lovely, nice and fresh, won't take a lot of cooking, and he can go straight into that water. Got some salt in there. Just give him a little stir around there, make sure he's all come apart. Pop that lid back on, and that's ready to go. Now, this fish, all about the fish. Take a piece of that. So I'm just gonna make a couple of slits in the skin, like that. You can see I've gone on about 2 millimeters. That's perfect for what I want. Grab your salt, a couple of grinds of salt, a couple of grinds of pepper there, a little bit of olive oil, just give them a little mix around there. What I find by doing it on the board, it means that I don't get too much in the pan. And if I had too much in the pan, it would be very hard to fry it the right way because you, instead of shallow frying, you end up deep frying. So a knob of butter, pan starts to sizzle, which is exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm going to put the skin side down first. I got one of those pans with a raised bottom in it, so it'll hopefully put that little crisscross effect along the bottom of it. So while that cooks and my pasta's on, I'm going to make a little dressing, real simple, just a vinaigrette really. I've got a little bit of mustard here, Dijon into the bottom of a bowl there with that, some white wine vinegar, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. And the rule here basically is you want 1/3 white wine vinegar to 2/3 of the oil. And a little bit of this dill for flavour. Just give him a bit of a cut up there, scoop him up and into there. So just give that a stir in there, get all those flavours together. A little taste of that. It's very nice, it'll be very cutting, which will be very nice with the salmon. Now over to our salmon. We've cooked it on one side and it's been frying. It's important you fry it. We don't want to steam it or boil it or over fry it. I'm going to ease him over, and as long as he comes out of a hot pan, you'll find that it will not stick to that pan. And he's probably been on there probably about 2 minutes on one side. So we're looking for 2 minutes back on that other side. In the meantime, we've got to get this pasta out. That'll be ready. So grab out, nice big spoonful of pasta there, about 1 portion. Now what I like to do with the pasta is to drop it into a bowl, take a knob of this butter while it's still hot, give it a little roll around, touch of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a touch of olive oil. Just means you've got flavour all over that pasta. Toss him about there like that. Grab a big white plate, pop them up here, and with our pasta spoon, we want to take a nice little ball of pasta, really. If we roll it round and onto the plate, we just get a little mound of pasta there. The perfect thing for finishing a fish with is a squeeze of lemon. And now's the time to add the lemon to the pan. Because if we put the lemon over the fish at the start, what we'd find is it's very, very hard to fry because we've put all that liquid on it and it doesn't want to fry. Whereas if we put it in now, straight over the fish, it cools it down and stops it from cooking. Because otherwise, it stays at that heat, that intense heat it's sitting in. So this way, we've kind of stopped it in its tracks. It's ready, it's perfect now. We just need to pop him up on there. Now my creme fraiche. Here it is, straight on top of that creme fraiche. And then some of this dressing around the outside. Just trickle that around the outside there like that. Exactly what I was hoping for. And that That's a really great wild salmon dish right here in front of the new part of Nug, and another great taste of Greenland.